Okay, guys, welcome back to our live session. Thank you for joining me. On this afternoon's topic, we will be talking about the position of Northerners in the coming election, 2027 election. Tinubu is missing out on a great deal. Like the people that he is even using to have hope, the power holders, which are the Northerners, have backed out on Tinubu. They said no way that they are not going to vote Tinubu again. No, they didn't just say that they are not going to vote Tinubu again. They said that they will make sure that they vote him out. If you are coming for any presidential election, especially in this Nigeria, and the North is not backing you, I just advise that you save your ticket money, because we all know that the majority of the vote comes from the North. Now, if the North says they are not at your back, that means you are a very great loss. Guys, I want you to hear what this man said. He said that if Tinubu is paying the northern governors so that they can promote him, that he
I
should
want to send this message to Senator Asiwaju Ahmad Bola Tinubu. If you are giving money to northern governors, I want to advise you to please keep your money and stop giving it to them, because they are not succeeding in convincing northerners that you are competent and you have any plan for the North. Of course, you don't have any plan for the North. You went to Kano, you told Kano people that you went there to dance. A whole of Kano, the most densely populated state in the whole.
This is a big problem for Tinubu. I mean, how is he going to navigate all of this? Because if a northerner should come out to say this, that means they themselves, all of them have already agreed that no way. Even the person that voted him 2023 has said that he is regretting. That he is regretting. If you know that this is how Tinubu will turn out, that he wouldn't have
He
voted.
should resign. It's as if the ideas he has is not working any longer. I voted for him. Yes, I voted for him. Seeing what he did in Lagos, I voted for him. Yes, but at this very point in time, I don't know whether it's himself or there's something that's working in him. I don't know.
I voted for him.
You vote for Tinubu?
Yes.
Do you have any regret?
Exactly. I support his administration, but I'm regretting because this is very bad. Because what we had, because the man has already made his money. He has made the name. He has become governor, House of Reps, Senate, and so on, all those things. So,
Tinubu, do you have president? Oh, this one a president? My brother, God forbid, this one will be president. We only have a don't know, ruler. Agboro man on throne, Agboro, tout. Yes, that's what he is. Because I can't, an elderly man like that, he's supposed to have listening ears to his people. Or does it mean that he doesn't hear what people are saying here and there?
Do you feel the people we surrounded with are not giving him the right?
Plenty of them. Look at Akpabio.
We go market, no gain. We go buy, we not go feel sell. Even people they come back serve. Give me pepper 15 naira because of waiting, because money not there.
Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. The Arewa Consultative Forum, the umbrella body of Northern Nigeria, has said that in 2027, Northern Nigeria will back Northern candidates, including presidential candidates. This was made known by the Arewa Consultative Forum National Chairman, Maman Mike Usuma. He disclosed this during the organization's National Executive Council meeting that was held in Kaduna at the ACF Secretariat, or Arewa Consultative Forum Secretariat. Already in this channel, we have told you several times that the North is fed up with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And you know that for whatever is worth, it was the North that helped to make Tinubu president, both in terms of INEC chairman being a Northerner and what have you. And even though the election was flawed, as agreed by even international observer like the European Union Observer Group, but it was largely the northern vote by northerners that gave him the presidency. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was largely rejected in southern Nigeria. Largely rejected in southern Nigeria. He became president by the mercy of the North. So the North can also unmake him the way they made him. That is the message they are sending in this report, that we made Tinubu, we cannot make him. And already you know that Tinubu is having the least mandate, least presidential mandate in Nigeria's democratic history since 1999. He got, the Independent National Electoral Commission declared him president with only 8.7 million votes. Atiku Abubakar got 6.9 million votes. Peter Obi of Labour Party got 6.1 million votes. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso got 1.4 million votes. If you calculate Atiku's vote, Peter Obi's vote, and Kwankwaso's vote in this INEC compromise figures, it is far larger.
Danger is coming. Our Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's romance with France is no good news for Nigeria. Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you are elected by us. You must speak to us. You are not going to commit us to any foreign military presence in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And whatever investment you do must be vetted by our sleepy 10th Assembly. They must wake up. Wherever France is not good. Mr. President, you are not talking to Nigerians. The reason France is cozying to Nigeria and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is allowing them to, and we will resist, is because they are looking for a place to situate their military base after being kicked out. We in the north, which is a place they are looking to locate these bases, we in the north will vigorously resist any foreign military boots on our soil. You remember after the coup in Niger? Nigeria, the president had just started, he had not even assembled his team. So he said, we're going to attack France, we're going to attack Niger, and I'm sure prodded by France. We in the north resisted vehemently. We're not going to allow Nigeria to invade Niger because the fight was going to be a proxy war. America, the United States of America, had one of the biggest drone bases in Agadas in Niger. This thing was, they're going to fight Islamists and all that. No, insecurity has been much worse where you have foreign bases by these foreign countries. So they're looking for three things. They're looking to come and exploit our mineral resources predominantly in the north. They are looking to explore oil and gas, which they ran away from, and they are coming. And number three, most importantly, most worrying, and everybody in Nigeria, I beg you to lend me your ears. We will resist vehemently any attempt by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government to allow any foreign military base on our soil, particularly in the north, because it's going to be a harbinger of trouble. All these lacura things you're hearing, it is French that started all of these things. They started all of this thing. Wherever France was in West Africa, there's no peace. Why would President Bola Ahmed Tinubu bring them back without consulting anybody? So, what the president essentially is doing is trying to pull all the resources to the southwest, particularly Lagos. Many of the oil companies are in Niger Delta, are in the Delta region. That's where they have their operations. But their headquarters are in Lagos. They pay VAT to Lagos. Dangote is paying VAT in Lagos with his factories in the north. What has Lagos done to earn that? So Lagos is getting all of that money. And now you're saying, oh yeah, that money is ours, that money is ours. No, it isn't. Lagos is what it is today thanks to the Nigeria's Commonwealth. All the infrastructures were built by Nigerian Commonwealth. The ports, the bridges, the everything. If anybody asks you, you must pay So people need to be sensible. There is this thing they call in the old Zulu adage, Ubuntu. You are who you are because of me. It's common humanity. Northern governors met in Kaduna to talk about VAT. Oh, and they want to accrue more money. Let me say that they were not there for God and country or for the region. They were collecting there because they're not going to get more money. So this selfishness, oh, it's me, it's me, it's me, and the president is following that, it's raising antenna alarm in the north. To all that, yes, and the president has sent a bill, to the House about his tax reform. That is his right as the executive. But it is the right of our representatives, and we're watching them very closely. It is the right of our representatives to fight for us and kill that bill if it does not do well for the people they are representing. End of story. There is no argument. There is no argument. This is what democracy is. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on his own cannot do things without reverting back to the House. And we have our representatives there that we will hold accountable.
Guys, this particular video that you just watched now caused a lot of problem for this man, Usman Yusuf, that's his name, to the point that he was arrested just for saying that Tinubu should stop using North resources. He said that Tinubu is using northern resources to sponsor South, to sponsor West, to sponsor Lagos. That is what he said. He said that North is the one that make the money, yet all the money, resources that North is making, the VAT, all of them is being used to provide for Lagos. And just like that, this man got arrested. But did it stop him? No. The next video that I'm going to show you is the one that he made yesterday on national TV. Guys, this man is not joking. I feel he's the worst enemy of Tinubu right now. These are the kind of people that Tinubu want right now. Like, this is the kind of people that Nigeria actually needs. The people that will be telling Tinubu exactly how they feel, because this is getting too much. This man is giving off the energy of Aisha Yusuf. Yes, I don't even know the recognition between the two names, but this is the kind of people that Tinubu wants to be telling them the truth right now. Even though that he was arrested, he still came out and still went on TV. This one now, he went on TVC to tell Tinubu there is no way that the North is going to vote for him again. There are so many Northerners that have come to say this. Don't mind what the governors, of course, the governors are going to do what they have to do because Tinubu is like their oga. But then, is it only the governor that is going to vote that day? Or will the governor go and force his people, the people that is governing, to come and vote? Of course, he will not do that. It will still be the right of the people to decide who they will vote. And now the Northerners are saying, no way, Tinubu, no way. That now it is only their decision that they must vote him out. Even if the person that they are going to vote is not a Northerner, that as long as he is not Tinubu, that they are okay. Guys, I want to play this video. You can say it before, but not what kind of stuff. This man is saying something.
Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. The Arewa Consultative Forum, the umbrella body of Northern Nigeria, has said that in 2027, Northern Nigeria will back Northern candidates, including presidential candidates. This was made known by the Arewa Consultative Forum National Chairman, Maman Mike Osuma. He disclosed this during the organization's National Executive Council meeting that was held in Kaduna at the ACF Secretariat, or Arewa Consultative Forum Secretariat. Already in this channel, we have told you several times that the North is fed up with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And you know that for whatever is worth, it was the North that helped to make Tinubu president, both in terms of INEC chairman being a Northerner and what have you. And even though the election was flawed, as agreed by even international observer, like the European Union Observer Group, but it was largely the northern vote by northerners that gave him the presidency. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was largely rejected in southern Nigeria. Largely rejected in southern Nigeria. He became president by the mercy of the North. So the North can also unmake him the way they made him. That is the message they are sending in this report, that we made Tinubu, we cannot make him. And already you know that Tinubu is having the least mandate, least presidential mandate in Nigeria's democratic history since 1999. He got, the Independent National Electoral Commission declared him president with only 8.7 million votes. Atiku Abubakar got 6.9 million votes. Peter Obi of Labour Party got 6.1 million votes. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso got 1.4 million votes. If you calculate Atiku's vote, Peter Obi's vote, and Kwankwaso's vote in this INEC compromise figures, it is far larger. The people that voted against Tinubu, that they don't want him to be president, was far large, was double the people that they used their figure to declare him the president. And most of those votes for the 8.7 million came from the North. Yes, don't forget that Tinubu lost 2 southwest states. He lost Lagos, he lost Oyo State, Osun State. Lost Lagos, he lost Osun State. So even in the southwest, where he hails from, he couldn't get 100% of the states. He was largely rejected in the whole of the South-South, but except for the African magic they perform in River State. So you now know that he doesn't have really any support base except for the North. Now the North is saying that they are fed up with him because they say that the North is passing through hell under his leadership and that things are difficult for their people and their people are ready to take over power again. Unfortunately, they are in a position they could do it. They are in a position they could do it. Whenever you see North succeed in taking power when they want it, look at it very well. There will be division in the South. Right now, the South is in disarray in terms of unity. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has appropriated power as his turn and Yoruba turn. So he is on his own. All the North simply need is to find allies elsewhere. And they could be able to make a radical change. But that will not be in the interest of Nigeria's unity. To be frank, after 8 years of Muhammad Buhari, power is not supposed to go back to the North in 2027. I've said it several in this channel. For justice, fairness, and equity, there is no basis for power to go back to the North in 2027. North should be thinking about power in 2031 and not in 2027. But they felt that since they made Tinubu, they cannot make him, that they can take away that power from him, that he has used it to protect only his interests and the interests of his ethnic group. They complain that every day, even though when you look at Tinubu's appointment, any juicy position they didn't give to Yoruba, he gives it to House of Fulani. So he has tried to balance things for them. He cancelled Niger Delta ministry in order to make way for the North to have livestock ministry. That was the basis. It was political. Because that's a livestock ministry ought to be just a department in Ministry of Agriculture. But you can see what Tinubu did just to please the North. He cancelled a Niger Delta ministry and created Ministry for Livestock. Because that livestock, even though it may appear national, it is basically to satisfy the northern interests. Despite that, they are not happy. They feel that they could take power from him. But can they really take power? Now let us look at it from the perspective they themselves may be thinking. Southern Nigeria is not united. Tinubu had made effort to revive unity in South by trying to reconstitute the Southern traditional rulers, trying to revive the Southern Governors Forum and all that. But the truth of the matter is that the South is at war with itself. You can see the war going on, silent war going on between the Yoruba and the Igbo in Nigeria political space, in social media space. What is happening in social media space is also happening on the streets. The animosity between the Igbo and the Yoruba is growing. Now, under that kind of atmosphere, the South cannot be in a position to stop North from taking power in 2027. Because one, the South are looking at it, okay, it's Tinubu's and Yoruba's turn. They are the ones enjoying it. Let them defend the vote in 2027. Okay, they can do that. And if the North determine that Tinubu will not get power in 2027, he cannot rig the election in 2027 and succeed. That's the truth. Because for you to rig in Nigeria's election, you must have at least some semblance of key supporters who will be able to even facilitate the rigging and made it possible for INEC to be able to say that you won. So if the North, they are determined, as ACF is saying, that they are going to support one of their own, it will be difficult to stop them. But a united South could stop them. Only a united South could be able to stop them. And that united South cannot be built around Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who has already failed as president. So if the South don't want the power to go back to the North, Southern Nigeria must rally around Peter Obi in 2027. With Peter Obi, if Peter Obi can get the 17 states of Southern Nigeria in 2027, the battleground state will be the Middle Belt, and Peter Obi should be able to get votes in the Middle Belt to be able to be declared president in 2027. That is the template that Goodluck Ebele Jonathan used to win election in 2011. Go and check the 2011 election result.
Guys, I said it that Tinubu do not know what is coming for him. With this video alone, you already know that the North means business this time. They said that they do not care whether it is even the Northern president that they later have, as long as it is not Tinubu. I mean, this is 3 years of office, and people everywhere, even your own people sef, Yoruba people, are even saying that they do not want to be part of Yoruba again. I mean, is it not, this is the first time we are witnessing such. Whenever there is maybe a northern president, you will see the people of the north backing him. The one time that we have a southern president, even people from the south were supporting him. But now someone from Yoruba land, and yet the Yoruba people said no. How bad can you be for your own people to reject you and say that your government is the worst they have ever experienced? That is how bad Tinubu is. I mean, for his own people to say no, this is not what we expected. Because when we were telling Yoruba people back then that we should not vote by tribe, this is not by tribe. We should vote who you think that it may be to be the president of Nigeria. Everybody was thinking it is because Peter Obi is an Igbo person. That's why majority of Igbos are saying they will not vote Tinubu. They don't know that it's not by that. Okay, look at what is happening right now. It's not like things are cheaper in Yoruba land. No, Things are expensive everywhere. Even the Yorubas are even the major people that are complaining. I mean, look at the video of the hunger strike and the end bad governance. Nothing happened in the east sef. Majority of them happened in Yoruba land. Okay, look at the Fulani herdsmen sef. The one Fulani herdsmen is their stories are beginning to reduce in the east. They have entered Yoruba land now. I'm telling you, Yorubas are complaining. They are running away from their farm. They are saying that the Fulani herdsmen are chasing them out from their farm. Yet these are the people that have their own stride person as the president. Now imagine if the person is no longer from Yoruba land. Do you know the kind of noise Yoruba will be making right now on social media saying they do not want these people? I wish that this thing will open everybody's eyes come 2027, and I think that Tinubu have seen it. That's why he's exploiting all means. Today we will hear that he has met with the so governor of southern state. The following day we will hear that governor from PDP has deferred to APC. The following day we will hear that they want to do election without PVC. You see, it's not like Tinubu is not feeling this. He knows. It's not that people are giving up on him. Both north, south, west, everybody, all corners of Nigeria have said no. Anybody that is coming out to tell you that Tinubu now is the best president ever, in fact that is going to vote Tinubu again, check somewhere that person is benefiting from all of this that is going on. That person is benefiting. That is why he is trying to get almost all the governors on his side, so that on that day they will know what to do. But if the people can insist and say no to this, if the people can say, if even the northerners, so the Igbos, the south side, the Yorubas, if everybody should just leave tribalism for once, if you can just leave tribalism for once and focus on the most important thing, on how to secure our future, because at the end of everything, anything that is going on in Nigeria is affecting everybody. No region in Nigeria right now is at peace. Before, south side were thinking they are not among the three major tribes of Nigeria. Anything that is going on, it does not concern them. Now it is the south that are even getting the heat more. Look at Edo State, look at Rivers State. They've not had peace for over how many months now? That is to tell you that all hands must be on deck. All hands must be on deck if Nigeria should move forward ever. For people that are strong-headed and strong-willed as the northerners to come out and say nothing for Tinubu again come 2027. Northerners that you know that once you are a Muslim, once you are from the north, you're already going. They don't care if you merit it or not. They just, as long as you're a Muslim, they're already supporting you. Now, for northerners to come out and say that they are not going to support their fellow Muslim, which is Tinubu, it should tell you that this thing have gotten beyond, like, it has gotten beyond repair. So any other person from another region coming out to say no, this is not going to hold, that means the person has just decided to be an enemy of its own progress. So guys, this has gone beyond religion. It has gone beyond tribalism. This no longer where Nigerians will allow them to use their head. Whenever the youth try to come together, they will come and incite tribal war among them. They will either make you believe you are allowing Igbos to destroy Lagos, you are allowing Yorubas to do this one. No, it's time we use our head. It is time we use our head, because obviously we are the ones that are going to be affected at the long run, because these politicians, they will always be right. They will always be fine. Both the person that won and the person that did not win, all of them will always be fine. They are not going to suffer it. Look at Peter Obi today. Even though he did not win the 2023 election, he is always fine. Man is traveling, he's living his best life, traveling out of the country anytime he wants. He can even decide not to stay in Nigeria ever again. He can decide to forget anything about politics and carry his family and go and live outside the country as long as he wants. And guess what? Nothing will happen. So all these things that we are doing, don't think that you are doing it for them. You are not doing it for the politician. You are doing it for majorly yourself and the generation to come. That is who you are doing it for. It is majorly for yourself and the generation to come. The person that you voted do not know you. Even if you voted Peter Obi that day, he will not have the time to come and be meeting everybody one after the other and be saying thank you for voting me. But you yourself, you already know why you voted that person. So that is why come 2027, everybody needs to be wise. It needs to be wise. All this Emilokon whatever, nobody owns Nigeria. Everybody needs to be wise right now. Be you who, be you Christian, be you Muslim, be you Northerner, be you Southerner, wherever you are, as long as you're in Nigeria and the issues of Nigeria concern you and you're living in Nigeria, because not be everybody go get money to japa at the end of the day. Some of us will still be here and everything that is happening in Nigeria will be the one facing it. So that's why all hands must be on deck. Guys, if you're still with me up to this moment, thank you so much. Please do well to like this live, okay? Like this video so that you too can suggest it to other people, because people need to be enlightened. People need to know what is going on. These are the kind of videos that people need to be watching. So please drop in your comment, drop me your opinion in the comment section, okay? I'll be going off now, but I'll be live again come 6